I didn't know a skateboard from an ironing board. I was an apprentice hairdresser.
There are yes and no people. There can do and can't do. She's just a can-do person.
To hear Mandy's story and to hear about the tragic loss of her son, you know, to have gone through all that and to now have something which, you know, it's a legacy from his life.
No matter what you built in this country now, you ain't going to match this.
How she's just turned a tragic event into something so positive. It really is something else.
The message is there is no limit. There is no cut-off point where you say, I can only go this far. You can go as far as you want.
When John died, it was the lowest point ever in all our lives.
I think the positive side of this tragedy is that it's made such a difference to so many other people. John was born on the 23rd of January 1986, a really happy, exciting, fun baby. At the age of 2, he became ill and was hospitalised for a number of weeks. From then on, John remained quite a sick child. By the age of 7, John hadn't gained any weight over the last 3 years. The doctors were pretty much convinced he was anorexic. When John was finally diagnosed, he was 9 years old. He basically said to us, sit down, this isn't good news. John's got a brain tumour. John was like any other skateboarder. He was out one night, he had his guitar on his back, he had his skateboard under his arm. He'd been out skateboarding, went on to his music lesson. There was 3 local lads, and in their words, you're going to die anyway because you've got a brain tumour, but seeing as you've got a skateboard, we'll give you a hand.
Tumour boy, oi.
I can't describe the devastation that night caused John and the family. And he just looked me in the eye and he said, Mum, he said, the physical attack didn't bother me. My body's took enough physical abuse. He said, but they would have killed me and they didn't care. And I thought, I can't do this anymore. I said, well, look, let's get all these young people together and let's see what we can do to help find somewhere where these young people can go in a safe environment.
Mandy came along, she actually managed to get some money together.
A lot of people thought that Mandy was too aggressive with her ideas, that this would never get done, that nobody would ever fund a product like that. Who cares about a skateboard park? And in reality, historically speaking, who's actually really cared about the kids of Corby?
We approached Rockingham Speedway.
The first alley was fundamentally a cordoned off piece of asphalt parking area. It was run out of a porter cabin.
After that, we sold Rockingham, and at that point, we actually needed the car park back. And Alfred came up with the Chick Pack factory.
I had a 50,000 square foot chicken factory. Thought, I know what I'll do. And we've given her 3 buildings, and it is the coolest, proudest thing I've done in Corby.
And so we walked in and Alfie was like, well, this is it. And it was big, it was a vast space. Mandy was like, oh, it's perfect. This is, you know, like, I can't wait. I was like, it's so awesome, but Mandy continued to come up with the wilder, I'm going to use the word crazy ideas. Mandy sort of dreams bigger and consequently achieves bigger than anyone else. When the alley started, there was a lot of individual ramp modules spaced out. And then over time, joining them together, getting rid of some of the old ones, until eventually your building becomes, shall we say, a sea of plywood.
To actually transform a Chick Pack factory into what is now certainly the best skate park outside of the United States of America. It really is. It's just an incredible achievement.
Yeah!
Adrenaline Alley has grown organically over the last 10 years. It occupies 6 acres of land. And we have 60, 70,000 visitors a year, which continues to grow.
And the scale of the project too, it's not like it's, you know, you come into the first hall and you think, wow, this is massive, and you realise this is just one part of a huge project. It's really impressive. I first got into BMX when I was 7 years of age, and there was a track near my house that was built. Without that facility, I would never have got into the sport.
John's legacy, Adrenaline Alley, kind of brings me closer to my brother, and the opportunities that kids have from that, they get to go there, they get to participate in what they love doing. It's something that fills you with joy.
Andy's vision is an inspiration. I think she saw something that needed to be done here in Corby and she did it. The hard work that she puts in, is a testament to that, and I think she inspires simply by her enthusiasm.
Let's be clear here. None of this would have been possible without Mandy. She has done an amazing job of understanding the kids and what they want. And I think that's a huge difference between this being done on a corporate or from a governmental level versus actually people on the street doing it for themselves.